We got Benson when he was like 5, right? 5. That's a long time, and he had only been neutered once he was surrendered. He's probably got kids. Ben's probably got kids.
Oh, look at you little baby.
4.5 years? That's a long time. That's a long time for a dog to not go fucking something.
He's been sowing his seed.
Yeah.
He's probably a granddad by now.
Welcome to a dog-centric episode of Your Comments. I got hair on my face.
Doggy style.
Do you think that if a dog wants to like do something different in the bedroom, he faces the other
I
dog?
was gonna say, do you think dogs can fuck any way other than doggy style?
Yeah, absolutely.
They just
you
cry
see the way
afterwards.
they do that thrusting?
Have you ever seen it,
You
though?
can put that anywhere. Have I seen dogs thrusting? Yeah, last
no.
night he
He
jumped on my back.
First comment this week comes from Lawrence.
Oh, go for it, Lawrence.
Playback writes, there were days when I would look forward to demo disc to hear Bruce sing. Now just emptiness and sadness.
Wow.
Boom!
Oh wait, good
So
thing. I've got a song for you.
Bruce, take it away!
It's called I've Got You Under My Demo. I've got you under my snap. Snap, 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 snap.
This is how dreams become nightmares. I'm gonna go because mine is like a fucking short story here.
Plus broad shoulders on
Green
this.
Avero. This is on the last podcast where we talked about everything from Suicide Squad, which, by the way, wow, some serious emotions there, and stories and gaming. I don't think we took any definitive stances on either of those, but
Not
it doesn't
according
matter
to
to
the
you.
comments.
Have you started reading yet? Okay.
There's so many words!
I found myself disagreeing with you guys a lot in this podcast. I think your argument of story being, for the most part, irrelevant in video games is a little biased and short-sighted. I don't know, how are we biased?
Just keep reading.
As with most things in the world, it's never black or white. It's usually somewhere in the middle. And that goes for the balance between story and gameplay. Oh, he's like Albert Einstein. He figured it out. Sure, you can have kick-ass gameplay with zero story, and you'll have super fun experience.
Like
and
every
it may
popular game
even
ever
be
made.
memorable. And at the end of the game, the game focused entirely on story with zero gameplay is no longer a game. But finding the right balance between two has created some of the greatest games of all time. This is entirely subjective, but one of the most beloved French Final Fantasy, even stumbling in recent years, has been able to put in a certain level of interactivity that has not been imposed by the viewer, has the potential to be one of the strongest narrative experiences out there. I'm not trying to say that some video game stories are the best stories ever told.
James, what's this comment about?
I think the medium has the potential to do that, but due to monetary issues, it hasn't been done. That's weird. But there have been video
I stand
games
up
that
yet?
have no, not yet.
I know
Told
exactly what
much
this
better
guy's talking
stories
about.
than some mediocre movies, books, and TV shows. And to say that story is, for the most part, irrelevant is naive. Without story-based games, the games industry would not be where it is today.
Bullshit!
Okay,
You
hold
know what
on.
made the games industry? Pac-Man. It has no story. Tetris. Minecraft. These are the games that transform gaming. And they're not ones with story. Doom. Quake. Damn it! Why do people keep saying that?
You should watch Indiana Jones before you play Uncharted.
No.
Have you ever thought about that?
Just because it means a lot to you doesn't mean it changes the medium. It may be important for you, and that's fine. It's fine to say, I as an individual like story. That's totally fine. But let's be like, if you look at sales and transformative works that reach the masses that actually change the industry, they're largely story devoid.
You're not supposed to
I
touch
was,
with your hands.
I was just gonna say I don't disagree with you. My biggest problem with your comment is how you completely missed our point, which is what you just said, which is that if a game is entirely story, it ceases to become a game. But if a game is no story, it still remains a game.
All right, James, you served him.
Thus, that is all we were trying to say. Can
won't see this
games be made better by having an awesome story? Absolutely. That's why we cited lots of examples like BioShock and all kinds of things like that. But those are lots of times where they don't sacrifice the game for the story.
Bioshock's a fun game.
He even talked about Final Fantasy, which is a series that has more and more been becoming less of a game and more of a movie, and so people are liking it less.
He unsubscribed. A long time ago. Sorry. Next comment
Add to the list.
from Cropper the Brit. I like how they used some of the video budget to buy Bruce some new shorts.
That is wrong. Bruce has not gotten new shorts.
These are
Do
really,
not
really old.
accuse
These
him
shorts
of
are
doing
really
different
old.
budgets.
These are American Eagle.
American Eagle, I bought these
I'm
like
pretty sure they went out of business.
3 years
Did
ago.
they?
No,
shit.
American Eagle's not
Oh,
out of
they're good.
business.
Yeah.
I'm on to you. I'm watching you, Bruce Green. Hey, I'm watching you.
It's never here.
Okay, I'm watching.
Oh, the stock's down 10 cents today.
No!
My comments goes to McDoobie069. This was from 2 weeks ago. How do they get home after drinking? This was so funny. I imagine a lot of people are actually concerned about it. Yeah, we just drive. That's what men do.
We're not crazy. We rent cars.
Yeah.
We rent other people's cars and then we drive those home.
Matt, how do we really get home from drinking?
Uber.
Yeah. Uber, Lyft.
Except you Uber,
Sidecar.
you pull the driver out, you get in the car and you peel out. Because you're drunk and you don't give a fuck.
You ever
Listen to
tune in-
AC/DC.
You ever tune into the news and you see the helicopter chasing the car that's on the freeway? Sometimes that's us.
Hey guys,
Most of the time.
I should be really serious here. We don't ever drive drunk, ever. What we do is we usually get somebody else to drive drunk.
Yeah.
They're drunk also, and they drive us that's also drunk.
That's so. By comparison, the cop sees the really drunk driver and you go, "I'm not as bad as him."
Exactly.
And then the cop
We
lets you
never
go
go
home.
to jail.
This is from the recent open house where we all held our breath in a competition and James won. Toyota says, I saw James's nostrils move.
Uh-oh.
Cheater!
Fuck
Cheater!
Oh,
Cheater!
James cheated.
Hey, look at this.
cheated.
Hold on, look at this.
Nostril gate.
James cheated.
My nostrils are moving. You don't have to breathe, you idiot. Do you every single time you take a breath, you go every single time?
James
God
cheated.
damn it.
It's from Demodis, the most recent one.
They're wrestling.
It's from Ryan James. Literally, make a show where you guys call random places about video game problems. Catch, these places have nothing to do with video games
Bruce.
or electronics.
Okay. That has existed for years. Jerky boys, crank yankers. Of all the things I don't want to become, that's probably
prank
the top
channel?
of my. I don't want to be a prank channel.
Prank house.
Yeah.
Hello, McDonald's.
Yeah.
Boom, prank time.
And some fries, please.
Easy writes. I think Fuckhouse would have this based on how out all of you nerds Funhaus are the only ones who are in good shape.
Okay.
What?
Hold on, let me try that again.
Read it one more time.
Yep.
I think Fuckhouse would have this based on how out all of you nerds Funhaus are the only
Okay, he's talking about the
ones-
video.
The Let's
He's talking
Play
about the
Live
fight
trailer.
video.
Yeah.
He's talking about the Let's Play Live fight trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's
Saying we're in
he's
shape?
saying we are the most in shape, thus we would win the battle.
Right. Read it one more time.
Okay, I think Funkhouse. I think I got it. I'm parsing this. I think Fuckhouse would have this based on how out of all you nerds,
Oh, he didn't say out of shape.
out of shape all you nerds are.
Ah!
Period. Space.
decoded it.
Funhouse are the only ones who are in good shape.
Thank you. Boom. Very much.
Hold on, I can add to that with my comment. Jess Anthony says he's referring to the Let's Play Live trailer. Buy your tickets, code Funhouse. Dude, this sucked. Everybody knows Peak is the equivalent of Doctor Strange. He would have fucked everyone up. But then he went on to say, P.S. It didn't suck. It was actually pretty cool. But his statement
good
about
save.
Peak still stands. Peak is the Doctor Strange is cool.
Who said what?
Is how powerful is Doctor
Well,
Strange
Doctor
within the
Strange
Marvel universe?
can generate money anytime he wants. He can be rich whenever he wants. And
Really?
like Pete, 'cause he's
But only
always making it
350 at a
rain.
time. Lewis says yes.
He's got bolts and
Yes, he's
stuff.
very-
Yeah,
What's
but
his-
he's like magic-y, right? He can
Top
of the magic class. Okay.
class.
All right, there you go, Peak. Top of the magic class.
Doctor Strange.
Next comment from this Suicide Squad Sucks podcast that I wasn't on. Mr. 44 and more. I feel like James tries too hard to have alternate opinions.
I do.
James, what do you think of Casablanca?
It's shit. Mostly shit.
Wow.
James, what do you
It's-
think of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time?
Could have been better. I think it was a little slow.
James, what do you think about the Nazis?
They may have had some good points.
Okay, James, what do you think about donuts?
I think that if they didn't have such holes in the middle, it'd probably be better.
And James, what do you think about yourself?
Well, according to this comment, I can say I'm pretty cool.
This is from Skylar Maceman. I want to thank you guys for making me laugh today. I lost my grandmother last night. It's been a rough morning.
geez.
But you guys
Where
are always
is she?
there.
You should go out and find her.
Oh!
Well, I'm just saying.
You
You're
guys
just sitting here
are
on the
always there to
internet
pick me
making
up.
leaving YouTube
grandma's
comments.
walking around town
Your
lost.
grandma's out there somewhere.
Thanks again. Keep doing what you're doing because it makes a difference. Fuckhouse would win in a fight.
Why are we called Fuckhouse all of a
I
sudden?
don't
Does
know
somebody
why
have like
they
a
call
Chrome
us-
extension installed that does that? Sir Dio Nation writes, yes, play more VR, please. Oh yeah. Make sure they do VR anime chick for the next one. Just do one with an sexy anime chick involved. Me likey.
Did you write this comment, Lawrence?
I may as well have. I sleepwalk, so you know. Sometimes happens.
I added that one for Lawrence.
Me
Yeah,
like
yeah.
There
Yes, I would like to do that for Lawrence.
Hold on, is there an anime chick VR game?
There's got it.
Ask me any question ever.
Is there an anime chick VR game?
Yes. Now ask another question about VR.
Were the Nazis right?
There's a VR game for it. Yes.
I'm gonna toss this out there. There's not a whole lot of game to anime girls. It's mostly just they're on top of you and you lay on the floor. So you know,
game.
I don't know how we can turn that into a video, but
Say your catchphrase, Lawrence.
that's how you fuck that
Oh,
anime.
it's me like.
Me like you.
There you go.
Well, rock, paper, scissors, see who goes first.
On 3. No.
Well, that was like rock, paper,
That was on
hacky
So,
sack.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You're both
Steve
terrible.
Shovel. This is from Mike Hawk from our Let's Play video. If you dislike Funhaus, I will dislike you. Capiche? He hits it with a capiche.
Wow,
At
he
the
must be
end.
from Italy.
I thought it said Chipotle on there. I was really excited about that.
That's
It's
just
like,
you.
you like Chipotle?
Bruce sees all words and sees Chipotle.
If you dislike Funhaus, I will dislike you. Chipotle.
Yeah!
Your final question, because we needed a good title for this episode. This is from Dayflex from another video. Is
I know
Bruce
what it is, yeah.
Bruce openly gay? I haven't watched any IG stuff with him, so I don't know if he's come out of the closet before or he's still in the closet.
Like, those are the two options.
Bruce is here today, so he can clear the air.
There's an announcement.
Bruce, let me,
Numbers. We're here with you, buddy.
let me help you out here. Let me get you a
here
little
with you.
comfortable.
I'd like to make an
It's the
announcement.
only place he feels safe.
I'd like to make an announcement.
Go for it.
I do like men,
That's good.
but I also like women.
Oh,
And I like children,
okay.
Hold on, wait.
and I like...
How do you feel about the Nazis?
No, I like dogs.
Oh.
I like them.
Okay.
This is much worse than I thought.
I like
So you're just a liker.
pancakes. Oh, I like Chipotle.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things I like.
What don't you like?
Buttholes?
Oh, that's not true. It's a tiny little chute. The horse uses his mouth, puts the thing back in there. He sends the letter through. We open up the letter, generally use a paper cutter, and then oh, Bruce! Oh, Bruce, I didn't. Oh, it smelled like fart. You farting on me, Bruce. Oh, so that's a Bruce thing. Oh, it's a Bruce thing. It's a Bruce.
I wrote. Oh!
Whoa, that was a hell of a sound.
On the Harry Potter Final Battle video. What even is that? Anyway, I did not put it in there. I was busy working. See, I hate being Mr. Naja Jevtik writes, the way Voldemort disintegrates